Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. So today I thought we would do a little bit of painting. I have all this paint, acrylic paint and watercolor, and don't really do a whole lot with it. Plus I've done quite a few videos here lately about organizing, so I thought I would give you a welcome change from that. So this is just a piece of book page that I was doodling around on. And then this one, actually I went ahead and did this only because I've never used these. I think I got them at a thrift store. And when I popped it open, I made a mess in the cap. So I was just digging out what was in there. So yeah, so we're going to let that dry. Let's find somewhere to put it. Put it right there. So yeah, I just grabbed out some various book pages of different color and kinds and text and all that. And just thought that we would play around with some paint. Okay, well maybe I thought maybe it had some kind of protective cap on it, but I guess not. I really don't use these paints a lot, as you guys know. Let's see, we're going to find a brush that's a bit thinner, because I think I want to do some flowers of some sort. Not really sure if these are going to come out right. Never really tried to use these paint for this. I've only ever really, oh yeah, that's cute, used these acrylic paints for jelly printing. So we will just play around and see how it turns out. I thought these would be some good pages to either use in collage or fold them and put them in some journals. So yeah, I just thought we would do that. Hope you're all doing well today. So we'll just paint and chat a tad. Well, that one didn't come out very well, did it? It is pretty warm here today. It has been raining. We had some really bad storms that came through Friday. It is Sunday when I'm filming, or a Sunday. It's the second. So I am filming pretty far ahead, just because with work there's a lot going on, so I'm just not sure when I'll get around to filming. Plus I wanted to play. This is all I wanted to do today on my day off, was play in the craft room, do some videos, and have still been organizing a few things. Not a whole lot, but I have gotten lots of videos done. Mainly my hashtag, let me think, sorry guys, everything's running together at the moment, Thrifty Thursday, because I had, my fingertips are trying to like go numb or something, so I can't really hold this paintbrush like I would want to. But yeah, I got a good bit of those ahead, so I was excited about those. Those post on Thursdays, of course. It's called Thrifty Thursday, and that is a collaboration hosted by Sherry over at Turquoise Dreaming. So if you guys get a chance, go check out my video, and there will be a link in my description box to her channel. Yeah, I'm not very good at this, guys. Not using this type of paintbrush with acrylic paint anyway. Yeah, maybe I'm just trying to be too dainty at it. Who knows? Okay. But yeah, I've been raining on and off today. The sun has not came out at all. Yesterday ended up being a decent day. My husband and I actually drove up to Cherokee, North Carolina, and looked around in some shops, bought a few t-shirts, and he bought a hat, had breakfast on the way up, and then we just came home and was lazy. Oh, Mom and Pop did come by. We did a lot of gift cards this year for Christmas. So when Mom and Pop had came over Christmas morning, they were headed to their camper in Santee. I had forgotten. I take the gift cards and hang them on the tree, and I forgot to get his gift card off the tree and give it to him when they came by to pick up their gifts, Mom's gifts. So it was like as soon as they left, I realized it. So it's like, man. So I called, and of course they said they would come back when they got back. So they got back Friday. So they came over last night. Okay, what am I doing here? Let's see. So yeah, they came by last night after we got home to pick up his gift. So we chatted with them a few minutes. They didn't stay too long. Mom had said she actually fell on the dock while they were in Santee. She said she was okay, but that's scary, and she's getting older, so she's just gonna have to be careful, I guess. I don't like that stem at all on that one. But yeah, so we chatted with them and then just watched TV. I did go to bed pretty early, but of course I was back up at like 2 a.m. It's not cool. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm not sleeping very good. Ew, I stuck my finger in it. Sleeping very good here lately, but yep, back to work tomorrow after having 2 days off. So, hopefully things will go well there. We'll have a good day. Alright, I guess that's looking okay. Not great. So let's see, what else do we want to do? Just do some leaves without the stems, maybe. It's a pretty big one. Let's do some of these around here, maybe. Not great at painting, but I figured I need to use these paints and do something. Instead of just letting them sit here in my craft room and nothing happening to them. Or with them, I guess I should say. My husband is going to cook hot dogs for the kids and cook us a hamburger. And he picked up, we like the hot sausages. They have them with the cheese. So he went and picked up some of those and then came back home. He said that he picked up some smoked sausages that was actually pork and alligator. So of course I looked at him like he had completely lost his mind. Not very excited about trying alligator. Don't know that I will. We will see. I don't know. Just the thought of it, I don't know if I can get by that thought or not. Yep, not sure. Not sure about that one. Trying to make this tip smaller, but it's not really working. Okay. There's another leaf here. But yeah, we could pull these out, and if we don't want to use them as pages, we can always just use them as collage sheets. I guess we'll just go ahead and put one there, won't we? Since we dropped it. Got a little bit better tip on there. Yeah, I do not see how people paint with these paints like they do. Takes some talent, that's for sure, that I do not have. I mean, I do enjoy it. It is relaxing, kind of like coloring. I find coloring relaxing. Try not to stick my hand in it too. Yeah, but I sit and watch YouTube videos of people painting, and it's like, oh, how do they do that? It's like, well, it's the same thing with watercolor. It's like, how do they do that? Such talent, that's for sure. Yep. I was not given those gifts. Okay. Alright, so maybe we should go back to some stems. Let's see how that works. Maybe right here. So I put out way too much paint too. So now I'm feeling inclined to use it all. That would take probably a couple of videos there. But yeah, we have some really cold weather that's supposed to move in tomorrow night. It's going to be pretty cold. So we're like 70, mid-70s I think today. And in the morning it's going to be below freezing. So I was like, that's going to be a shocker. And of course my husband's off tomorrow, so I told him a few minutes ago I was a bit jealous. Probably one of the coldest mornings we've had. Plus the wind's supposed to be blowing, so the wind chill's going to make it, even worse, of course. So that's not going to be fun. Just have to remember my jacket in the morning, because we do have a garage where we park our cars, so it's never really, it's a lot warmer probably 10 degrees in there, plus I just, get right into my car, so I don't really have a sense of, well, I don't have any sense anyway, but don't really have a sense of how cold it actually is outside. And I don't have a jacket until I get to work and get out of my car to go inside, and then I freeze on the way inside the store. So right. Well, this may be okay when we get done. Not great, but not too awful terrible. Be fun. Been watching, they're having like a marathon on TV of Lethal Weapon. I think it's Danny Glover and Mel Gibson, I think. Is that who it is? So funny. I like all the humor they've put in it, which, we like to laugh anyway, so. There we go. And we'll get one over here, I think. Here we go. Cool. Alright, so now I think I'll turn it this way. Bring a couple down like this. Those colored in, and then we could call this page done. Alright, maybe one over here. A little tip there, I think. There we go. Don't really know how long it takes this paint to dry. Don't really know if you're supposed to be putting water in it either, but Go, that one. Awesome. Alright, I think this is turned out okay. She says as she messes up the last one. That one's a fatty. Let's put some single leaves on the corners over here. Just try to fill in those gaps, but also use up all this paint that I poured out over here. Sounds like Spencer's having a fit in there. Sure what he's up to. Alright, I can hear him running around in there. Now he is at the door. Sorry, dude. I tried to get him to come in before I start filming, and he doesn't want to, and my husband's in the family room watching TV, and if I have the door open you can hear the TV. So my craft room is actually one of our guest bedrooms, and it's the one that's right off of the family room. The other guest room is actually down the hall. Alright. Let's see, maybe a couple over here. And if this is too boring, guys, I totally get it. Totally get it. Alright, let's see. It's kind of hard to hold this paintbrush sometimes. That covered in. Yeah, I think my husband's almost ready to start cooking. Like I said, we had some rain, but it has dissipated at the moment. So he's going to try to get the grill going. But then we do have a small, like, tabletop grill. No more than he's cooking, that we can actually use on our front porch. So I think Jaslyn has a sleepover tonight, so that should be fun. Alright, I think that's going to be it on that one, guys. I know I just bored you guys to death. But we will set that one aside to dry. And let's see, what paper do we want? Guess it really doesn't matter. Now I think I'm just going to do, what do I want? I wanted to do some blue. So let's see about some blue. I'm not going to put as much this time because, you know, just wasted. Maybe we can use this. Oh, see, these are cheap. Cheap. But, you know, I'm no artist, so, yeah, brushes and things is definitely not something I would, that's a pretty color, spend a lot of money on. Oh, look at there. Maybe we'll just paint our page blue. Maybe we'll do the other half green. How about that, guys? So we can always tear it down the middle if we didn't want to use it, you know, as one piece. Oh yeah, there we go. Awesome. Couldn't like that. We could always come back over it once it dries with something else too. So, and I like that you can still see the text behind this. Cool. Okay, so we will just let this dry. Alright, let's see, what else do we have? We have this piece. Why don't we do see how this comes out with. Just doing it that way. Well, that'll be cute on a page. Yep, I think it will. Because once it dries, we could always do the other side, and then turn it over and do something on the other side as well. So yep. That is really saturated. Try to get some of that green off, and then we'll get the rest of the purple right here, I think. Just to use up this glue that's in here. Or the, not glue, sorry, paint. Use up this paint. Could got too much water on there. There we go. So now we have this one. I think that'll look cute. Now I have papers laying around everywhere to dry, guys. Alright, we will do something with one more sheet, and then we will call it a video. Let me get that out of there. And this drop sheet too is just butcher paper. I got a huge big old roll of it. Oh gosh, forever ago, like everything else. Okay, we can let that dry and use it again. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do with this one? Now I like this color here. This came from Walmart, I believe. Oh, okay, this twist off. Maybe it didn't, but that's a really pretty color. Look at that color. I think maybe we'll use this one and maybe do some circles, or attempt to do some circles. That's a really light color. It's kind of metallic-y, I guess is a good word. or is the word. I think Zarion's upstairs. I think Papa's talking to him. Oh yeah, that's a really pretty color. I did order, guys, some, because I think I want to do a ring bound journal where I make the spine, you know, not like the 5 ring binder I did, but, and I want to make the spine out of cardboard. So I actually bought some black gesso. I'll start with that and white gesso as my base on some cardboard for a cover, because you guys know I got those 2 new paper packs, and I think I may want to do a ring bound journal, maybe a 3 ring. So, waiting to get it from Amazon. Get some paint on your brush, Lori. Come on. Jeez. Okay. These are starting to look less and less like circles and more like I have no idea what. But it's just doodly anyway, right, guys? I have to figure out, once again, I put too much out, what to do with all this paint that's left here. But yeah, I think these will be cute. So you can turn them over once it's dry, like I said, and do something on the other side, or just leave them like they are, so you have painted pieces on one side and just your book page on the other. Okay, so it looks like we're going to do one more row down here, and then we can set this one aside to dry. And there we go. Yep, I really love that color. It's so pretty. Alright, so we'll set that one there to dry. Now, let's see, what do we want to do? I have no idea. What we're doing. Just trying to use the paint. Yep. I wonder if everybody gets quiet when they're doing something like this. Sure, it's pretty aggravating though when you want a video when somebody's actually saying something. Just seems to be, you know, so relaxing. You just get quiet, I think. So maybe we could come in here in the middle of these with a different color. Let's make some different squares on here. Yep, too quiet. So yeah, anyway, gonna be cold. And I also think I've did so many videos today, guys, that I've run out of things to talk about. Oh, I do need to show you guys what I got for Christmas. That'll be exciting at the end. That my husband got me. Very excited, and will definitely be using it for sure. Of course, it was one of those things where I, told him what I wanted. It was not a surprise. I'm like, hey, I think I want one of these. And that's kind of how his present came about. He was somewhere picking up something, and we were on the phone, I believe, and I said, well, I will just take care of the cost of that for you for your Christmas present. Some kind of something hydraulic, something, I have no idea, guys. Some kind of tool to mess around with, I believe. So yeah, that's what he got, and that's how that came about. So yeah. Alright guys, so we're just gonna take this and spread it around over here on drop cloth. We'll of course use this again, but then later we could also tear it and use it in journals as pages. Give it a little something something. Take that into the kitchen and clear that up. Okay. Alright guys, that's all I'm going to bore you with today. I think I even bored myself. But yeah, so just a little bit of painting. Now I have a mess to clean up. I had gotten this out too, and we didn't even use it, but yeah. So, thank you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.